18 guests with us. This is Emily Pugh. We're going to start it off easy. What is your favorite color?
So it used to be pink, and it kind of changed as I got older. And so it's now like this like rustic orange, burnt orange, terracotta color.
Like an amber orange color?
Yeah.
Ooh, cute. Okay, I like that.
Everything I own now.
I feel like throughout the course of my life, I've had like 6 different colors. So I feel like everybody evolves in their favorite color department. Okay, you're snacking right now. So this kind of falls in line with what you're doing. But if you had to pick one candy to eat forever, what would it be?
Well, normally I would say Sour Patch Kids, but this is pretty funny because these are all like different kinds of gummies.
Ooh, yummy.
And I just found them at Marshall's, and I was so excited that, because I usually get, not usually, but sometimes I get like the big bag like this that's all gummy bears, right?
Uh-huh.
So I thought that's what this was, but I picked it because it had a dog on it, obviously.
Obviously.
It's got like 20 different kinds of gummies in it.
Are they gummy dogs or gummy bears?
I mean, some of them are bears, some of them are dogs, some of them, I have no clue. But I reached my hand in when I first got home. I was like, oh yeah, let's open them, let's go. I reached my hand in, expecting all gummy bears that are like sleek, not powdered or sugary or whatever on the top.
Right.
And I felt something like hard and covered, and I was like, oh my God, what? And then I realized that it was just, covered gummies instead of all just gummy bears.
So funny. I feel like sometimes like the more like organic ones or like the healthier ones, if you can use them, that have like a different consistency like that, and if you're expecting a regular bag of gummy bears, that's definitely not
definitely not it. I was like,
Okay, we're going deep on this one. What is the best vacation you've ever been on?
I wish I had this question like after my honeymoon, but I did a mission trip to Honduras one time, and that was just incredible. The city is beautiful, but it's not. It's like completely broken that it's beautiful, and that's that's the beauty of it to me. Like the water and everything is perfect, and then it's just completely different, and the people there are so nice, and they just love what they have, and they're willing to give you anything, Right. And it's just like we take so much for granted here, and there they have walls made of sheets and like dirt floors. Like it's just crazy to see how people like that live, and we're over here like, oh my gosh, the AC's out, like
literal first world problem. That's so true, because like the beauty is in the humanity and like the genuine sight of what exactly that place is like to live in, because I mean, you're so right. We go on these trips to these beautiful places, and if you're staying at a resort or you don't venture into like the real part of the towns at all, you're just there enjoying the beauty of it, and you're not actually getting to see what it's really like. So
yeah,
I appreciate that answer. I'm sure the listeners will appreciate that answer. So back to the snack department. Name one food you absolutely will not eat under any circumstance.
Answer it for me. What's the one food I won't eat under any circumstance? Do you not have words or what?
Too many things. I can't list it.
Wait, really?
Name 2.
Yeah, name 2. He just walked away.
He's like, this is not my interview. I am not responding. No comment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm completely blank. Like, I mean, I try stuff. Like, I really like gator. I really like seafood. I like spicy stuff. I'm not big fan of veggies. I don't like raw onions.
Okay, there you go.
But if they're cooked, but you said ever, like, at all. So I was like,
okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
No style. But I feel like, I think raw onions is an acceptable answer. Wait, I forgot to ask this. this on the last question. Where are you Can you share where you're going for your honeymoon? Because you said you wish that you were asking.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a Hawaiian cruise.
Ooh.
I've never been to Hawaii, so I'm super excited. And he wants to like, what is it? Zip line through jungles and hike volcanoes and stuff. So
Awesome.
pretty excited.
I'm half a haole, which is half Hawaiian. So
No way.
And yeah, enjoy the islands, please. my homeland. Since we are on Sports Talk Mostly podcasts, what is the first live sporting event you ever went to or that you ever remember going to?
My first pro sporting event was with my family in St. Louis when I was in like 6th grade, maybe 6th or 8th grade.
Okay.
And it was the old Busch Stadium. And so my dad always watched the Cardinals growing up. And so like to be there, we made a whole weekend out of it. And that was the one time that I went to a professional game in baseball that I didn't before I worked it. It was crazy.
Wow. Really? You had only ever been to one? That's so interesting.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, minor leagues is one thing, but actual like pro, yeah, just that one.
That's crazy. That's so cool. It's funny because like sometimes people in sports have so many. Like some people are like, oh, well, the first that I was at, I don't even remember. And some people are like, oh, well, I've been to every single this team game. And then some people are like you and also like me where it's like, oh, it's random. I've only been to like this or that or whatever. Yeah. But you're still like a super, super big sports fan. So I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I love this question for you. I think I have a couple of ideas how you might answer it. So if you had to choose one actor or actress to play you in a film about you, who would it be?
It would definitely be Anna Kendrick. What the? My watch is in my lap. I guess I was fidgeting with my wrist or something, and my phone went off.
Your phone's like, your heart rate's really high.
Yeah, wow. All right. Sorry about that.
That's okay. No, I love Anna Kendrick. You actually resemble her, like in your looks. So I love that answer.
I like her a lot. But I would pick her because of like who she is. She's like super awkward. And so I feel like she just embraces it. And I'm super awkward as a human, and I struggle to embrace it. So.
Yeah, man, she's hilarious. I definitely love her. She's one of those like girls who she like totally, I mean, to me feels like she like just stumbled upon being a celebrity and is like, oh, I guess this is what life is now.
This is me. Yes.
I love it. Okay, we're almost done. A few more questions. One thing you've learned in the past week, it could be minor, major, it could be life-altering, or nothing.
I've learned so many things in like the last couple of days that are just insane. I did not know that. Shoot, I can't use that one. What else can I say? I should have like thought about the questions before. Oh, I had no idea what Patriots Day was. Like, I'm in Boston right now, and everything about today for a Bostonian is like major. And we were talking about it earlier, and I was like, I don't ever remember ever celebrating it before, like anywhere else in the U.S. And he's like, I'm pretty sure it's a national holiday. There's no way. Like,
no, it's interesting because you say that as soon as you said that in my head, I'm like, wait, is that today? So I think I'm with you on that one. Like, I definitely didn't realize that was like as big of a thing to Bostonians as it is.
Right. Like, it's a huge thing. And I was just like, whoa.
But like, now that it's like the words are leaving my mouth, I mean, it makes sense. Like New England Patriots. But yeah. Like,
the Revolutionary War Day celebration thing.
Yeah, I clearly had never thought too hard about that one. Oops.
That's okay. See, we learned something new. You did too.
Okay.
Love it.
For you, usually I can tell which way people are going to answer this next question. For you, I don't know. I feel like you could go either way. So, if you had to pick one to be for a day, would you be a hero or a villain?
It depends on if it's like real life or not. If it's gonna like hurt someone else or like do damage to another actual human, then I would totally be a hero. But if
Right.
it's just for fun or like acting or something, 100% I would be a villain.
See, and I'm kind of the same as you. I definitely like the like devil's advocate scenario of being a villain, but like you, I don't think I would really want to like mess with anybody, like their livelihood or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I can't just like be mean to people. Like, I don't take something that someone wants. Like, why would anyone do that?
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm with you on that one. Let's say for the sake of the question that it's make believe.
Yeah, definitely villain. Actually, in high school, I actually got to play one. It was like the star moment of my high school career. It was just like the
Are you
best.
talking like in a play?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Annie?
Yeah.
So I was Miss Hannigan in Annie.
Okay. That's fitting. I like it.
Yes.
But yeah,
At
let's
that
go.
point in my life, I had never drank a drop of alcohol, and I had to play this drunk on stage. Like, it was fantastic.
How did you pull that off? Like, how did that feel to like act drunk when you had never felt drunk?
I mean, I wasn't even around people that were drunk. I seriously watched Carol Burnett in Annie like 100 times to get it right. And I modeled everything I did after her, and I just like became her anytime I stepped on stage. Give me a feather boa, pull my hair up, like start stumbling around, slurring my words, like I'm in. It was a blast.
I love it. We're gonna take an creation of that someday.
I'll send you a photo of it. Don't worry.
Please do. Okay, this one is random. It gets kind of wishy-washy because pandemic / quarantine. But favorite day of the week?
I don't usually know which day it is anymore. So, I mean, I guess I'd go with Monday because Monday's a fresh start and like it doesn't matter what happened before, really. It was just, I mean, you just wake up and you're like, all right, well, I'll get to it on Monday or whatever. And today I'm really struggling because I haven't done my workout yet. And I'm like, oh, it's Monday. If I don't do it today, I'm not going to do it all week. Like,
well, I'm with you. Right after this, I have to go work out, so maybe you should too.
Perfect.
Okay, last question of the secret segment. Worst career advice you have ever received?
I wish I had something funny for this, but I really don't.
It's okay. Go deep.
I would probably say chase your dreams. It's probably the worst advice somebody's ever given me. That everyone gives. Like growing up, you know,
that
like
phrase is such a loaded, like double-edged sword kind of phrase. Yeah. You have to. I mean, there's so much to it. Like, I think, elaborate a little for us. How has that been negative to you?
So I grew up in a small town and like there weren't a ton of options, especially like in the sports world for me. And if in order for me to have been successful, if I had stayed in that town, I would not be where I am today. So like, yes, chase your dreams. Yes, do what you need to do. But the people that tell you to chase your dreams, they're awesome because they're rooting for you. They want you to do well, but they don't tell you what it takes to get there.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's just, they mean well, but it's also like, oh, great, yeah. And everybody thinks that it's awesome because you are doing your dreams, but they don't know like what goes into it, the sacrifices that are made or anything else about it, you know? They're just like, oh, yeah, that sounds cool. Do that. Not let me help you do this, you know?
Absolutely. Yeah, I was talking with somebody else actually yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, about this similar topic because I had another conversation the other day about this exact same thing. And so I was telling the other person about the conversation. And they're like, yeah, it's kind of like somebody gives you all the ingredients, but they don't give you the recipe.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, whoa, that's like the perfect way to put it to somebody who like doesn't quite like, because like you're saying, chase your dreams can be such an encouraging, positive thing to say. But sometimes it levels on like that toxic positivity where it's like, okay, well, yeah, chase my dreams, but like how? Like who do I even talk to? What classes do I take? What degree am I supposed to major in? Like all of these different things where like so many people, especially like at that high school age, they're like, oh, I want to work in sports, or I want to be a reporter, a broadcaster, or whatever. And it's like, yeah, okay, do it.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Great.
Yeah. But nobody gives you any details or like how to find internships or how to make your resume better, you know, X, Y, and Z. So I think that's a profound answer, because a lot of people, like you're saying, they just get these ambitious eyes and they don't really get the thoughts behind it. So
yeah,
I appreciate that answer.
Thanks for getting it, because it sounds kind of like super gloomy when you first hear it, but then you unpack it a little bit, it makes a little more sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's spot on. I fully agree. Well, that is it for the secret segment. So y'all, if you're listening to learn a little bit more about Emily Pugh, we got a little bit more for you over on the main episode. So make sure you tune into that. And Emily, we will talk to you over on the main episode.
Sounds good.
It sound right, boy.